The ninth section and 10th section will introduce something related to the keyword frequency. And word cloud is just give us a general realization of the overall keyword frequency. We will use two packages to elaborate. One is word cloud, and second is matplot. From word cloud import matplot.pyplot as plt. And then we get our data. We want all our text data from the data frame from the first row to the last row. Use this loop and put all of these words into variable all words, and use word cloud, generate all the words. We generate those into a word cloud. You can also change these properties like width, height, background color. And first let's comment this. And we show this figure and we plot. We do not want any axis, so we change that to off, and then we show the plot. So here we go. We see the word cloud. If we want to change it larger, we uncomment this to make it larger. So this is the overall word frequency for our twist data. We can see some interesting words like digital, crisis, global, technology, future, risks. Very interesting. And then if we want to detect specific word string, here we learn keyword frequency. We have three methods to detect the keyword frequency. First is simple matching. So simple matching will simply match the words, simply count the appearance frequency of the words. And second will be direct match using regular expressions. We'll match the words, match the pattern using regular expressions. So that is like a general way to match things. Third is tokalization. We split the whole sentences into different pieces, and we match each pieces with our pattern. The last two methods require us to have a foundation in regular expressions, which we also use that in our data cleaning process. And here we suggest a tool you can practice the regular expression, which is called EdiPad. You can install it. It's very small and free. So regular expressions is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. We can use that to detect to search a string or certain pattern, such as bracket. It names a set of characters. Dot, any character, such as this. We can match all of start with HE and end with O. And this caret means start with. So which means the whole sentences start with HEIO, and $ end with. Star means 0 or more occurrence, and plus means 1 or more occurrence, either or, like other stuff. And here we suggest you, if you want to know more about regular expression, we suggest you to go to this linking learning video to know the basic. You just need to watch the introduction session. It will give you a short overview of it. And here we just perform very simple example in EdiPad. We have many stuff here. If we just want to detect HE, start with HE, end with O, let's say HE, we use dot, O, find first one, next one, next one, next one, next one. We find all of those. If we want the whole piece start with HE and with O, we add caret here, find first one, so they're only one, because this start with H and with O, we have a full stop here. And other stuff they do not start with, they just a words inside of a line or inside of a sentence. If you want the whole piece end with O, we get $, find first one, we do not have anything end with O. If we get a dot, so it will match this. So we also need to pay attention to the punctuations. So that also includes here. And we also want to try the star, such as HE star O. Let's see what happens. We find this. Next, okay, let's find the first one. This. Next one, no more. What's that? We want E appears once, zeros, or more times, and it followed by letter O. So only this fits our pattern. If we just like HE dot dot O, first one, here is HE dot dot O. So which means the letter E can appears one, so appear 0 to more times. Let's see the next one, next one, next one. So it will catch all of those. So there are also many different patterns you can use this symbol to detect. And here we will introduce how to use that, such as this. So the first one is simple matching. The first, this is our string. If we just count blockchain, let's see, we only get one, because we can just catch these words. Simple matching cannot detect other firms, can just detect what we want, just like this string. So that's where we need a smarter way using regular expressions. We also need to import this library. We also import collections, import counter. So that is another library. Such as this is our string, the full string. Let's say we want to find all blockchain 3, which means first one, second one, third one. The uppercase has not been detected. And here we can see if you want to capture the blockchain with a space before and a comma after, we get a space here, we add a comma here, and we see that just one. We only catch this, so this we do not catch it. If you want to get the blockchain keywords with a space before and a full stop, which means we want to catch this, only give us one. If we want to capture all the keywords, so we consider all the firms, we want to consider all the firms of blockchain these words. We have this, or we have the capital B, or we have these firms, and detect that in string 1 and calculate the length. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you detect the keyword's frequency, you will consider all the forms of each word, as many as you can. The last one is tokenization. So this will view from pandas import series and data frame. This is our string is1. We split it. So R is regular expression. Let's say we split all of those into a list, and then we convert the list to a pandas series, and we count blockchain or this. We match one by one. The first two, 0 means we do not catch, they do not match. The last two is 1, which they match our string, our pattern. And then we sum all of those equal to 1, it will give us 2. So generally, we would recommend you to use this method and this method. Okay, so that is all the stuff we have covered. In summary, we have learned all the stuff in Python related to the Twitter text mining. During this process, we learn the basic Python, like data type, conditions, operators, loop function, comments, etc. And we also learn how to install and call the library. We also learn how to modify the date. We also learn very important library pandas to do the data frame modification. We learn how to make the plot, matplot, use that library. We also have regular expressions. And based on this knowledge, and I think we can follow this method to do more analysis, more text analysis. And based on this knowledge, and we can also learn how to search online if we made any difficulties, such as we want to learn more about pandas, more about data frame, we will direct search the keywords we have learned. So this whole lecture will give you an idea of how to use this. And if you make any difficulties, you will know how to search it. So that is the key things. Thanks.